Just as energy is the
my friend and the friend of Bharati Vidyapeeth, DVIMR, His Excellency Dr. Singh, Dr. Mohanty, all the distinguished guests on the dais, all the participants, my colleague teachers, and dear students. Good morning. Good morning, sir. It's good. Friends, I'm very happy to be with you for this inaugural session of 6th International Conference organized by BVIMR. All of you are aware that every year BVIMR organizes various conferences at the national level and international level. I'm very happy to welcome all of you as the director of this institute. This is the first time educational activity, academic activity is taken place at BVIMR. Everyone knows in Delhi NCR about the academic activities conducted at this institute in this beautiful campus, all corner of the country. I'm very happy to share with you that 267 papers from almost all the states from our country. That is a great thing for all of us, for the organizing body of the BVIMR.
सर, जिस तरीके से 40% इस देश में युवा हैं और लगातार ग्रोथ रेट कम हो रहा है, चूँकि आप यूनिवर्सिटी, चूँकि आप बड़े फैक्ट्री इसको आप कह सकते हैं कि टैलेंट का आप पैदा कर रहे हैं, तो क्या लगता है इंटरनेशनल जो ये आपका कॉन्क्लेव है, इसमें किन चीज़ों पर ज़्यादा मंथन होना चाहिए देश में?
जैसे आपको मालूम है इस कॉन्फ्रेंस की थीम जो है, जो इनोवेशन है, मैं बताना चाहता हूँ कि मैनेजमेंट एजुकेशन जो नॉर्मली दिया जाता है या कोई पीजी एजुकेशन दिया जाता है वो क्लासरूम में दिया जाता है, वो जो बुक्स पे निर्भर करता है। लेकिन जब ये लोग इंडस्ट्री में आते हैं तो वहाँ का सिचुएशन बहुत अलग रहता है। जो बुक की नॉलेज है वो बहुत पुराना नॉलेज है। जैसे नॉलेज अभी दिन में नया नॉलेज आ रहा है, नए इंटरनेट से नॉलेज आ रहा है। अगर बच्चों को नया मकान पे जाना है, नए हाइट पे जाना है, तो इनोवेशन के सहारे ही वो जा सकते हैं। जो कुछ पुराना है वो ठीक है, बेसिक है, लेकिन अगर वो इनोवेशन नहीं करेंगे, कुछ अलग नहीं करेंगे, तो उनमें इंडस्ट्री में उनको टिक पाना मुश्किल है। इसलिए हम यही थीम पे हम काम कर रहे हैं कि इनोवेशन जो कुछ नया है, ग्रोथ के लिए नया तरीका, नया रास्ता चुनना बहुत ज़रूरी है।
अच्छा, ये जो आपका इंटरनेशनल कॉन्क्लेव है, आपके बच्चों को खास करके जो टीचर मैनेजमेंट रिसर्च के हैं, क्या वो कितना उसके करियर में सहायक होंगे, क्योंकि आप विदेशी तजुर्बों को
इसका उनको फ़ायदा दो तरीके से होगा। पहली बात है कि हम ये कॉन्फ्रेंस जो ऑर्गेनाइज किया है, ये सब स्टूडेंट्स ने किया है। जो गेस्ट फाइनल करने से, उनको इन्विटेशन देने से, उनको लाने से, ये सभी चीज़ें ये स्टूडेंट ने की है। तो उनको एक एक्सपोजर मिलता है कि कॉन्फ्रेंस कैसे अरेंज किया जाए। उनकी जो एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्किल है वो सिर्फ बुक में नहीं है कि ये उनको एक्चुअली उनको प्रैक्टिकल मिल रहा है। ये बहुत बड़ी बात है उनके करियर के लिए, वो इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के तरफ से हो रहा है। और दूसरी बात है कि यहाँ कम से कम 50 गेस्ट आने वाले हैं 2 दिन में, उसमें 7 VCs है। 35 लोग ऐसे हैं कि जो इंडस्ट्री में, छोटे इंडस्ट्री या बड़े इंडस्ट्री में उन्होंने सक्सेस प्राप्त किया। जैसे आज हमने इनॉग्रेशन में बुलाया था कि मास्टर सतीराम जी को, जो टिक्की का बिजनेस करते हैं। ऐसे अलग अलग लोग हमने बुलाए हैं, सिर्फ एकेडमिशियन नहीं है इसमें, जिन्होंने कुछ गौरव प्राप्त किया है अपने बिजनेस में, उन लोगों को भी बुलाया है। तो उनके साथ जो उनका इंटरेक्शन हो जाएगा, उसका फ़ायदा इन बच्चों को हो जाएगा।
जिस तरीके से, एक आखिरी सवाल आपसे, कि देश भर में जिस तरह से मैनेजमेंट स्कूल खोले जा रहे हैं, कॉलेज खोले जा रहे हैं, लेकिन जब बच्चे डिग्री लेकर पहुंचते हैं बाजार में तो उन्हें वो जॉब सिक्योरिटी नहीं मिल पाती है। तो इसके लिए क्या कोई खास आपकी तरफ से
वही मैं कहना चाहता हूँ। मैं इसके पहले पुणे में भी था, महाराष्ट्र में भी था, और आज आप हमारे देश की स्थिति ऐसी है एज फार एज मैनेजमेंट एजुकेशन के बारे में कि जितने स्कूल्स मैनेजमेंट एजुकेशन के खोले उतने ही जल्दी बंद हो रहे हैं। जैसे पुणे में बहुत से स्कूल बंद हो गए हैं, दिल्ली एनसीआर में भी बंद हो रहे हैं। इसका रीज़न यही है कि सिर्फ डिग्री दी जाती है, और डिग्री सिर्फ नौकरी नहीं मिलेगी। डिग्री के ऊपर कौन सी भी जो कंपनी है जो आपको नौकरी ऑफर करती है वो चैरिटी नहीं कर रहा है। आपको अगर वो 10,000 रुपये सैलरी दे रहा है तो उनको आप स्टूडेंट के पास से उनको उससे ज़्यादा उम्मीद है। तो ये जो डिफरेंस है, जो क्लासरूम टीचिंग है और जो एक्चुअली है, एक्चुअल बिजनेस में जो कुछ चल रहा है उसमें बहुत गैप है। अगर हमारे मैनेजमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट उस लेवल पे नहीं जाएंगे तो बच्चों को जॉब मिलना या जॉब में रहना मुश्किल हो जाएगा। इसीलिए हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट में हमारा जो सिलेबस है वो बहुत रिसेंट है। हम 5 साल या 10 साल के बाद सिलेबस नहीं चेंज करते, तो हम 6 महीने के बाद भी सिलेबस चेंज करते कि जो इंडस्ट्री में है वही। नॉर्मली कैसा होता है कि बाहर के देशों में नॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी या कॉलेज में पैदा हो जाता है और वो बाद में इंडस्ट्री में जाता है। अनफॉर्चुनेटली इंडिया में कैसा है कि जो यूनिवर्सिटीज़ और मैनेजमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट या कॉलेजेस हैं वो इंडस्ट्री के बहुत पीछे है, उनमें बहुत दरार है। अगर ये दरार अगर हम साथ में नहीं लाएंगे, ये गैप अगर जब तक फिल नहीं करेंगे तो यही सिचुएशन रहेगी। भारतीय विद्यापीठ के इस इंस्टीट्यूट में हमको ये मालूम है कि इंडस्ट्री में क्या चल रहा है। इसके लिए एवरी सैटरडे हम इंडस्ट्री के लोगों को बुलाते हैं, उनसे फीडबैक लेते हैं और उनके फीडबैक के ऊपर हमारा करिकुलम बनता है।
स्टूडेंट भारतीय विद्यापीठ को क्यों चुने? सबसे बेहतर क्या देगा स्टूडेंट के लिए?
किसी भी बच्चा या उनके पेरेंट की पहली डिमांड रहती है कि हमारे बच्चे को प्लेसमेंट मिलना चाहिए। अगर आपकी नौकरी इतना पैसा और इतना टाइम खर्चा करने के बाद उसको नौकरी नहीं मिलती, या अगर जो नौकरी मिलती है वो बीकॉम के बाद या बीए के बाद भी मिल सकती थी, फिर एमबीए क्यों करें? अगर बच्चों को कन्विंस हो गए कि एमबीए करने के बाद मुझे अच्छी नौकरी मिल जाती है जिससे मेरा सपना पूरा हो जाता है, ऐसे इंस्टीट्यूट में वो एडमिशन लेना चाहेंगे। और भारतीय विद्यापीठ आप अगर हमारा ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड देखेंगे या प्लेसमेंट रिकॉर्ड देखेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि बच्चे क्यों भारतीय विद्यापीठ चूज कर रहे हैं। क्योंकि यहाँ का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अच्छा है, यहाँ की फैकल्टी अच्छी है, यहाँ का रिसर्च अच्छा है और बाद में इसी वजह से यहाँ का प्लेसमेंट अच्छा है।
I'm a principal and I'm used to hearing a good afternoon when I say good afternoon. I'm a spoiled brat. A very good afternoon to each one of you. You have forgotten this voice actually. You're out of school since last couple of years. So you're not used to this kind of a tone. Get used to it for next 8 minutes. Alright. I think Mr. Ahmed rightly said that today we need to look into our curriculum, into what academia is doing. Is that the need of 20 years ahead? Students who are studying in my school, if I don't have the vision to see 20 years ahead of times, I don't think so I'll be able to train them. Where is Taj Mahal? Why was it built? For his beloved wife. Alright, at the most, we don't even know whether she was beloved or the 10th one or the 12th one. But since the teacher said so, we believed it. And the fourth question could be, it was made of marble. Period. Until unless I am a history student, for me that is the end of knowledge on Taj Mahal. Today we can get more facts on Taj Mahal on Google or Wikipedia. So why do I need a teacher in a classroom? So definitely I bring my point. Today we need to reinvent education. And it is not only higher education, it's also the school education. We all need to rethink, redesign and reinvent it. We've had a lot of revolutions.
Okay, quick quiz. How many of you are business students? All right, good. Now the rest of you are not sure? Okay, quick quiz. What are the 4 functions of management? Who can tell one? Raise your hand. Miss planning. Very good. Here. Okay, you get your coffee from him. You're too far back. See, that's the mistake of sitting in the back. You should come here. The rewards are here. Second, planning is there. Coffee for you. Okay, third one. No, we said planning, we said organizing. 2 more. Leading. Who said leading? Okay, you sir, you can take this off. I can reach you. Even left-handed. Okay, very good. And the fourth one, planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. This fellow, I see, I'm picking him because I can reach him with the trophy. Very good. Okay, so let's have my presentation, please. Huh? Okay. So what are we going to do in my small presentation today? We're going to learn 4 things, right? Or 2 things, really. Huh? Please take a moment and read them. Okay. See, Professor Agarwal, by the way, marvelous barn burner speech. In US, we call that a barn burner. He set everybody on fire. Now, Professor Agarwal and I, even though we're in the same gotra, me Gupta hu wo Agarwal hai, we have different political views. We have different political views. But the beautiful thing is that even though he has one political view and I have another, we both come to the same conclusion. The same conclusion. The most important thing for you as an individual and as a manager is going to be creating value. He said it, I'm saying the same thing. So you can forget everything else I'm going to say, just remember that. No. But he said, has management changed since Drucker made his famous saying in 1960s? He says it's changed. And what am I saying? It's remaining the same, remaining the same, remaining the same.
Assembly, former Minister of Finance, Delhi government. He is active in politics since 25th June 1975 when an agency was planned, elected to be the erstwhile Metropolitan Council Delhi in 1980 and remained chief whip of BJP in the council from 1983 to 1989. Made valuable contribution to estimates committee of Delhi Metropolitan Council. He is a professor in Delhi University. He authored a book titled Company Law and Secretarial Practices. He also made remarkable contributions in preparation of study material for Institute of Company Secretaries of India. We welcome you, sir.
Now I would request Director Sir to please felicitate Honorable Professor Dr. B.S. Raj Purohit, Vice Chancellor Jai Narayan University, Jodhpur. Sir is a graduate in postgraduate in Commerce and Management, a fellow member of Institute of Cost Accounting of India, earlier known as ICW, also CFA PhD in Financial Management, University teacher for past 35 years in different capacities, serving the university as a Vice Chancellor for about 1.5 years since June 2011. Authored about 18 books in management, accounting, financial management, taxation and auditing, etc. He has also published a large number of research papers in national and international conferences. We welcome you, sir.
Now I would request our director to please felicitate our guest, Mr. Ramesh Agarwal. Shri Ramesh Agarwal, founder, mentor, director and managing worker of Agarwal Mover Group. He pursued diploma from MTI Chennai. He religiously believes in the famous quote that if winners don't do different things, they do things differently. Mr. Ramesh Agarwal's zeal to grow and serve national interests has put Agarwal Movers Group on the expressway of growth. He has received various awards like Leaders and Most Successful Packers and Movers Award, Business Sphere Award 2005, and the Most Innovative of Logistic Industry, Logistic Business of the Year Award 2010, HTHR Leadership Award, and various other awards. We welcome you, sir.
Next, I would request Director Sir to please felicitate Professor Pawan Kumar Singh, IIM Indore. Professor Pawan Kumar Singh, IIM Indore. Professor Pawan Kumar Singh is a professor in the area of organizational behavior and human resource management. He has been teaching for more than 2 decades at MBA level programs. He has taught at NITIE Mumbai, IGNOU New Delhi, Kanpur University and Vikram University, Ujjain. Before joining academic career, he has worked with Bank of India as Industrial Relations Officer. Professor Singh has guided research at doctoral level and has evaluated several PhD theses. He is a member of editorial boards of reputed journals. He has published book on managing interpersonal conflicts. He has written more than 20 articles in journals and edited books and has presented papers in more than 40 seminars. During his academic career, he has supervised work related to academic administration, being member of Library Committee, Hindi Implementation Committee, Selection Committee, Academic Committee, Manpower Committee, Purchase and Personal Committee, etc. At IIM Indore, he has also served as a part-time CDO, Chair, MDP, Chair OB and HR area, and as officiating director. One of his favorite quotes is, "We are always preparing to live but never living."
Mr. Jayapraksh is co-founder and CEO of Salim India, and in education management leading skill development and capacity building organization. Mr. Mr. Jay Prakash recently represented India in G20 Young Entrepreneurs Summit 2012 in Mexico. Recently represented India in Commonwealth Nations Asia Lands for Young Entrepreneurs Summit in December 2012. He also served as the co-convener of Education and Skills at CII Chandigarh Council. We welcome you, sir.
Now I request Director Sir to please felicitate Dr. Ranjan Singh Birman, CMD Relicom Group of Industries. He founded Relicom in August 2000 with the quality policy, dedication to workmanship of international level and timely delivery made Relicom to grow in the form of Relicom Group. He has served the Indian Air Force for about 20 years from March 1980 to April 2000. He has a PhD in the role of public administration in sustainable development. We welcome you, sir. Now I would request Director Sir to please address the audience.
Delhi Assembly, Honorable Dr. B.S. Rajpurohit ji, Vice Chancellor, Jodhpur University, Honorable Ramesh Agarwal ji, Professor Pawan Kumar Singh ji, Jay Prakash ji, I feel very happy to inform all the students he is an alumni of this institute and we are proud of him. See, all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, all the delegates, faculty members, and dear students. Good afternoon, all of you. Friends, as you are aware that the 6th International Conference organized by BBIMR started yesterday. You have seen the inaugural function yesterday. There were many foreign delegates and the delegates from all over the country. They attended the program. I am very happy to inform all the guests that there are more than 268 papers on different functional areas of management were presented in this conference. We have received some papers from outside India. We have received the papers from all parts of the country. And it was a really great learning experience, not only for my teachers, my colleagues, but it was also a great experience for all the students of BBIMR. There were 70 plus guest speakers. They invited from the various background. There were VCs from the renowned universities. There are few guests from the industry, guests from the government, the guests from the industry. So it was really a great feast for all of us, and really we enjoyed last 2 days. BBIMR every year organizes various academic conferences. Either it is a national level or international level. After joining this institute in April, this is the first time that I would like to thank specifically all my students, those who have actively taken part in the organization of this conference. I would like to inform the guests, especially Agarwal ji, all the delegates, they are coming from the different part of the country. There are delegates from Maharashtra, there are delegates from all the states. They were here and I am sure that they enjoyed the stay in the campus and hospitality offered by the BBIMR. I am very happy that today guest Mukhi land to institute around 20 years back. Only because of his efforts we are here and we have developed the campus. I am also very happy once again that one of my alumni of this institute, who is a leader in his field, he is a chief guest, he is a guest of honor for this conference. Thanks, sir. Thank you very much. I thank Rajesh ji for making it possible, and also Aditya ji, the alumni team is also present over here. So once again, I thank all of you students, my teachers and the delegates, and all the guests on the dais. Thank you very much.
Director of the Institute, Honorable Nayak ji, our Honorable guest, Vice Chancellor of the University, Raj Purohit ji, Honorable Mr. Ramesh Agrawal, Guest of Honors, Professor Pavan Kumar, Shri Jayaprakash ji, other distinguished guests on the dais, faculty members, delegates from the different parts of the country, and dear students. It's a great pleasure for me to be amongst you this afternoon. I am really impressed by the name the Institute has got today in the management field. I think all of you should feel proud of being student of such a good institute. I have a relation with this institute right from the day when it was conceived, and it was started in a small rented building in Janakpuri. D block, it came from D block. And professional education particularly. I remember the day for taking admission in the Delhi College of Engineering, you should have got not less than 94% marks. And we could add to the engineering seats, just an example of one discipline. From 1947 to 1997, in 50 years long period, we could hardly add 400 seats of the engineering to Delhi. And with the views given to me by Dr. Patang Rao Kadam, now we are in a position to add more than 4,000 seats just in few years. That matters. And I think in spite of the fact that there were so many odds in bringing a new university in Delhi, because Delhi University Act comes in the way, it's provided in that act, no other affiliating university can be established within the territory of Delhi. How we overcome all these difficulties, that is a separate issue. And in this university, we are not giving any BA, MA, BCom and Com degree. All are professional courses only. Not much of money has been spent by government at all. All the institutions, most of them, they are self-funded institutions. Only thing is the way given to me by Dr. Patang Rao Kadam, that's why I say I am thankful to him. He gave me some ideas and I pushed those ideas to practical shape. And that's how we today have such a big university with a big name and all types of only professional institutions. I am not a part of the university today, but still I am persons born and developed in around that shrine or whatever might be. All that stories they give, but they don't guide anything. I feel that we should have developed some such courses. If they come out after that, they should be a great asset to the tourism industry. And this will be 3-year course. You will be studying 2 foreign languages besides English, besides Hindi, besides 1 Indian language. In that way, you will be linguistic in 5 languages minimum. And you will have in-depth knowledge of history of India and history of other such countries where tourism is. Similarly, we are trying to have 1 course this time that will be a degree in environment.
Cicero had said that if somebody says me to deliver a talk for 1 hour, generally I do not need any preparation. It is words of Cicero. And then if somebody asks me to deliver a talk within half an hour, I need a lot of preparation. If somebody says me to deliver within 15 minutes, but he has not recommended what kind of preparation is needed if someone asks you to give a talk in 5 minutes. Very difficult task. But I will relate something to this topic, innovative ways of managing business in the post-globalized era, in the next 4 minutes. I would like to say, especially to my students, in one go. Means, can you see this whole building of Bharati Vidyapeeth in one go? If I have to see, I cannot be inside this room every time. I have to take a small helicopter, I have to go 100 yards upish. From there I can see the entire institute, and comparatively then I can find how close it is located to a metro station called West Patel Nagar. Station right? Paschim Vilas. We can't bring the same example because audience includes doctors, engineers, honorable judges, bureaucrats, teachers themselves. So I say simply, and I tell to students in different language, in 2 years program of MBA, to make you innovative, I'm just trying to tell you, we do nothing more. Means, as a teacher, I'm not claiming great that we do many things for you, but very humbly, we want to provide you in your one hand a microscope and in another hand a telescope. So that through microscope, you develop par excellent analytical skill, and through telescope, you can develop a grand vision through which you can get integrated view. So if you see the scope for innovation in management, and since management is more abstract terminology, if you allow me to use business management for management, and generally our 80% of the program in 2 years MBA is generally business management only, so I am not irrelevant. Business management is about business, because business word is there. Business management is about managing profit by maximizing revenue and minimizing. Is not covered in this statement. It is not a challenge, I am simply forcing you to think about it. Which of your paper, which you study 36 papers in 2 years, is not covered under when I say, and I have not tried to describe management, I have only tried to describe business management in one go. Business management is about maximizing profit by maximizing revenue, by minimizing cost, while keeping eyes on future and maintaining a smart. I may be partially also incorrect. You define in your own way. Don't take my words. But can you summarize a novel if you have studied? A novel goes into 600 pages. Can you summarize in one sentence? Then only you have understood novel. You have seen a typical long Bollywood film. Sometimes they test your patience. And sometimes I say that going to a theater and seeing a Bollywood movie is like 500 rupees ka jurmana or 3 ghante ki kaid at a time. Patience testing. But leaders are necessarily to be twice born, like the term Dvij in Sanskrit. Why do they say so? Peter Senge in 1994-95 said about learning organization. Then William Tichy in 1999, he said, okay, learning organization is fine, but more resilience will be with teaching organization. And he defined teaching organization by saying that in those organizations where leadership percolates up to low.
Good evening everyone. I'll be this very fast in wrapping up the conference. Our inaugural session witnessed the presence of Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency Dr. Seyed Abdik, Ambassador of Republic of Bosnia and Herzegovina, who said that globalization was and is boon for many countries in finance and economic horizon. Dr. Jean-Marc, Senior Specialist, European Union, in his opening remarks discussed the European Union's strategies on globalization. Mr. Amit Gupta, Chairman, PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry, in his opening remarks lauded the organizers for choosing the theme of the conference. Professor Dr. R.P. Mohanty, Vice Chancellor, Shiksha Anusandhan Bhubaneswar, appealed to students of management to master the skills that are badly the need of the hour. CMD of local catering giant Bittu Tikkiwala narrated how his business started from a very small scale, and with his hard work and commitment, it has reached the new heights. Italian businessman Mr. Mario Gallarni, Operations Head TV Italia, shared that business entities in the post-globalized era will cherish, in collaboration with countries' economic and political policy, changes in the business horizon all over the world. The inaugural session was followed by the plenary session, wherein we had various speeches from dignitaries. Dr. Parag Diwan, Vice Chancellor, University of Petroleum, emphasized the merits of globalization and its role in the business horizon. Dr. Ashok Sahu, Secretary General, National Commission for Human Rights, said globalization paved the way for economic openness, deepened economic integrity as well. Mr. Arun Kumar Jha stressed in his remarks on MSME and advocated on exploring innovative ways and technically viable business strategies. His Excellency Dr. Som Puswadi, a High Commissioner from the Indonesian Embassy, he spoke on innovative, flexible learning of Indonesian community colleges. Dr. David Witterberg, CEO, the innovative group from United States, highlighted the importance of various functions of management. He also talked about the differences between cash compensation and, most important, psychotic rewards. The sessions were followed by the 15 technical sessions, wherein we had a huge array of 268 presentations made by various guests. I wonder how do I cover this valedictory session. We came in here with blinking eyes, but thank you to all the dignitaries who made this session so very lively, and actions with all of you in future as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now moving on to the much awaited part of the session, the prize distribution. We'll be starting with the distribution as per the sessions. And now technical session 1, the first prize goes to Dr. Jasmeen Kaur. Prize.
Mr. H.S. Prakash and Dr. K. Devraj. For technical session 2, first prize goes to Mr. K.V. Bhanumurthy. Mr. K.V. Bhanumurthy. And the second prize goes to Mrs. Alicia Arora.
For technical session 4, the first prize goes to Manu Singh, Dr. Vipin Srivastava and Karanveer. And the second prize goes to Mr. Kartikeya Koti.
For technical session